Good morning, first grade friends. Today it's Ms. Rhodes with a writing lesson. Our writing lesson will be like the book Down by the Bay. Did you enjoy that story and song this morning? Well, now it's your turn to write some silly rhymes that are similar to the ones in the book. This morning we talked about rhyming pairs, words that rhyme. Let's look at some of them from the book. There was one in the book. Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? These two words rhyme, moose and goose. They both have the same vowel and ending sound, oos, moose, goose. What about this? A whale with a polka dot tail. The two rhyming words are whale and tail. Even though it's spelled differently, they both end with ale, whale, tail. Those words rhyme. Did you ever see a bear combing his hair? The two rhyming words are bear and hair. They both end with that word air, bear hair. They're rhyming words. Your job today in your journal is to write a sentence or two with rhyming pairs like that. So after we're done with the lesson, you're going to get out your journal. I'm going to write on a marker board, but you'll be writing in your journal like always. And I'm going to make a silly sentence. All of our sentences will start the same way, just like they did in the book Down by the Bay. I'm going to write this using my sounds. I'm going to write did you ever. Did. That goes by the rules. It has all the letters you hear. Did you. You should be thinking, wait a minute, that's one of my word wall words. I know that word. Y-O-U. Did you ever? Ever, you can stretch out. V, It takes two letters to make that sound, like at the end of mother or father or sister or brother. Ever. Did you ever see? There's another word wall word. I know that one. Did you ever see a? So you're going to write that sentence. Did you ever see a? And then you're going to think of what silly thing you might see and put a question mark because we're asking a question. Did you ever see a blank? Blank. Words are going to rhyme here and at the end. Okay? Now I can think of what could I put there. I could put, did you ever see, I can just name any animal or, what could it be? I know, I'm going to use the word loon. Did you ever see a loon? That's a kind of bird. Oh, it has that oo sound like in zoo. I think it needs two O's. Did you ever see a loon? So use your sounds to spell this. Did you ever see a loon? What could he be doing? He could be eating with a spoon. Loon and spoon rhyme. He could be looking at the moon. Loon and moon rhyme. But I want something kind of silly. I think I'll have him singing a tune. So my sentence will be, did you ever see a loon singing? Oh, it has ing. I know that from kindergarten, you might think. Singing. Did you ever see a loon singing a tune? Tune rhymes with loon. It might have that zoo vowel in the middle. So make sure I have a whole idea sentence. Did you ever see a loon singing a tune? That's a whole idea. And I have my rhyming words, loon, and at the end, tune. So I did it correctly. Did you ever see a loon singing a tune? And then I could draw a silly picture of a loon singing with musical notes like we learned in music. That would be kind of silly. I bet you can think of an even better one. When you go to write, before you start, you might want to kind of think about what words you can rhyme with. There's a lot of words that rhyme with cat. So you might say something about, did you ever see a cat? And then think of what the cat is doing. Another good word that has a lot of rhymes is snake. Did you ever see a snake? And think of what the snake could be doing. Remember, we're not just writing rhyming words like cat, bad, or snake, cake. We're putting them in a silly sentence. Dog has a lot of rhyming words with it. So you might be able to think of something silly a dog could do, ending with a word that rhymes with dog. And you could even use a word like a person. Did you ever see a boy? Think of what the boy might do that would end with a word that rhymes with boy. You don't have to use these, and you can't use the ones in the book. Those are the author's rhyming pairs. So try to think of your own kind of animal and what he would do. Then in your journal, you're going to write a sentence like this. Did you ever see a... Think of your animal or person, what they're doing. This word and this word have to rhyme. I know your teachers will be really excited to see the silly kind of rhymes you can make up. Do at least one, and your teacher would be very pleased if you could do a second one or even a third one, whatever you have time for. So, have a great day and enjoy the silly writing.